Broadcasting live, it's Cream Pie Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And now for your hosts, give it up for Josh and Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Man who donates his mother's body to science to an Arizona research center for Alzheimer's discovers it was sold to the U.S. military for $6,000, strapped to a chair, and blown up in a blast test. I read that headline this morning.
How the hell does that happen?
I don't know.
Jesus, dude.
Dude, my guts are in nuts today. I apologize. You know, you just get that feeling in your stomach. It's just like, I don't know.
You know I get that feeling in my stomach.
It's like an indigestion of kinds. But I'm going to power through. We're a couple boys in flesh-colored shirts today. So it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt underneath this, but
look like a couple of dog dicks over here. Little pink play.
Yeah, dude. The old dog dick. The old red rocket, as you were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you spend a decent amount of time like on Instagram or TikTok or any of those?
Not TikTok, but yeah, Instagram. Too much time.
I probably spent the most. I spend very little time on my phone. Like probably over half the time is from posting stuff online, like sharing the podcast and shit on Sundays and all that.
Yeah.
I think I brought this up last week or a couple weeks ago, but dude, I hate how I scroll and like the second thing will be a bunch of dead kids on a stretcher, or it'll be like,
yeah,
they're doing CPR on some kid. There's blood coming out of his mouth, and it's like war footage.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Michael Rappaport or whatever.
That guy.
Or like other just like viral comedians. And it's like, I understand you want to have like a stance on this.
Yeah.
But I unfollowed so many people like in the last week because as soon as I scroll through and I see a dead kid, it's like, this is not why I go on Instagram. It really pisses me off, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's yeah. It does suck too.
People think they're like helping the cause by sharing this pictures. And it's like, okay, well, up until 3 days ago, I never saw a dead kid, and now I've seen 4 of them piled into a fucking stretcher.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
It's also,
it pisses me off.
It's crazy because like, it's like one of the first times where something this crazy is happening where everybody has a phone. So there's just so much footage of it. Like, you know, this isn't like the first time horrible shit's happened, but it's the first time everyone has a smartphone who it's happening to. So it's pretty crazy to see it like unfold. It is sad. It's depressing. It's the algorithm. Everybody has to have a stance on it. It's ridiculous. It's like the Miami Heat posted like a stand, like we stand with Israel. It's like, you're a basketball team, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. It's like, do you think they're trying to protect themselves? Like from push, you know, like the whole new thing, like silence is violence. Like if you don't say something, then people come for you. I think that's bullshit. Like, no, violence is violence, first of all. Maybe they don't know, haven't done enough research. It's such a complex and complicated issue. I don't know why it's so funny. The same people that have like the Palestinian flag in their bio were the ones that had the Ukraine flag in their bio like a couple months ago. Yeah. It's just, you know. Did you trade in your Ukraine flag?
Because you know there's like middle schoolers on their phone scrolling and they see that crap at like age 10. And it's like from that point forward, they've always seen that.
Yeah.
But I remember, was it high school? I think it was like the end of high school, like was the first time I saw pictures from the Holocaust, like massive graves and like just piles of bodies in the ground. And it's like, I remember being like 14 or no, I guess if it was high school, like 17 or whatever. But I was like,
and
it just like, you know, it's a real photo and it just like hits you and it's like, holy shit, like those are actual people, dude. So it's just weird the first time you see that, but then a lot of it's normalized. Like I'm sure there's a lot of kids in Chicago that have seen that kind of shit just from like gang warfare.
Right. Yeah. It's weird, man. It is a bummer though, when you're just trying to look at cat videos and then you got to see someone's head get blown off.
I mean, I feel silly just bitching about it, dude, but it's like realistically, like I go on Instagram to see like sports highlights and I mean, I don't even like follow hot girls on Instagram anymore. Like I don't even see boobies when I'm scrolling. Like I'm married, so I might as well not do that. But It's literally like, okay, ESPN, college football. Oh, there's a cool dunk. Oh, there's a dead kid. Like, come on.
It's tough to get it out of your algorithm too. You know, because it is.
Yeah. Because now what's happening is because I unfollowed some of those, and it's like the people that I unfollow are comedians, and it's like,
right, yeah. How hilarious is this?
What's going on here?
Yeah, well, you're following the wrong comedians, my friend, because all the comedians I follow are not touching it, or they're joking, or you know what I mean. But yeah, Michael Rappaport is one guy that I have not liked. He's one of those guys where Trump like broke his brain. He has not been funny to me since 2016. It happened to a lot of people that I used to like, and then all of a sudden, like you just can't. They couldn't handle Trump being president. And after like a year or two, like their brain, and then COVID on top of that, they're fried. Like they're checked out. They're living in a different reality than we are. And it's like we were talking about last week, dude. I do not want to have to deal with this for another 10 years if he gets elected again. People just shut the fuck up about the Trump impressions, the Trump, all this shit. It's just enough is enough. But there's still people walking around with fucking N95 masks outside. Like these people just could not. There was a stress test to certain human beings, and they did not pass it. They were snapped in half by COVID, and their brains are just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, even Jimbo's wedding a couple weeks ago, there was some girl walking around with the face mask on her chin. I'm like, oh, look at. I reached over to Em. I'm like, check out that chin diaper. How effective is that?
Yeah. That's the funniest. The funniest is the cloth mask on the chin. Like, people still do that. Like, bro, if you're going to have a mask on your chin, just don't wear that. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I saw a guy, this chick that was working at Dunkin' Donuts, the one down the street that I went to, until like 2 months ago, she was wearing a cloth mask on her chin every day for like 2 years. Or like since we moved here. Since we moved here, every time she's at the drive-thru window, she had a cloth mask on her chin. Completely under her mouth. For like 2 years. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why do you have it just so people know that you have one on your face, so that way you can like signal to people that you're a better person or something? But it doesn't make sense why you know what I mean? It's now I'm getting fucking fired up, and now I'm getting pissed off because these motherfuckers, it's just so dumb. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like logically, like all those fucking stupid rules that we had to follow that didn't make sense from the very beginning that I was shitting on during the fucking like the whole you have to wear a mask from the door to your table and then you can fucking take it off because when you're sitting down it doesn't matter, but then you get up to go to the bathroom and somebody comes over and yells at you, hey, if you're standing up you have to put your, like, fuck you, look around.
It was the slow rollout because at one point everybody was wearing masks, like whether you wanted to or not. Like they'd kick you out of businesses, they'd kick you out of hospitals, all that shit.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden they were like, okay, well, we want to go back to not wearing them. So let's like, all right. So now when you're walking through a parking lot, you don't need it. And when you're, if you're back to back with somebody, it's like, this is, I don't know, man.
It's like, it was like playing like the floor is lava as an adult. Like, it's all make pretend. It's all make believe. These fucking, one of my managers at a bar that I worked at back in Long Beach was one of those guys that liked telling people what to do. That had a big fucking jolly hard on the fact every time the new COVID rules rolled out, because he knew certain people were going to break them and he would be able to walk over and yell at them. And so there's a guy that's sitting at the bar. He has a mask on, walks to the bar, takes his mask off. That's allowed. Doesn't make sense, but that's what the dumb rule is in make-believe fucky-fuck land. So he takes his magical mask off that's made of cloth. That doesn't work anyways. And he sits at the bar. And then he realizes his friend is sitting at the other end of the bar. So he gets up and walks over, and the manager fucking makes a beeline from the kitchen over, sir. And he's like, what? And the guy's like, when you're standing and walking around, you need to have your mask on. And he's like, oh, I'm just sitting right here. And he's like, I understand, sir, but that's what the rule is. And if you don't want to comply, then we're going to have to ask you to leave. He's like, Dude, I was moving like 3 seats down.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, all right, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm leaving anyways. This guy's an asshole. And then, so he just left. He's like, I'm just going to fucking leave. I don't want to eat here anymore. But yeah,
well,
man.
It sucked for me because the week that I started my last job was the week of COVID. Like, I'm also trying to do this whole thing without saying the P word or the C word because I don't want to get this podcast banned. Because we're struggling for views as it is, and
what's the
I'm
P
sure all
word?
the mask talk is going to shoot us down. Whatever.
What's the P word?
Pandemic.
Oh, gotcha, bitch. I thought you were gonna say Palestine.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't care about that.
No,
but being the safety guy at work, and we had like the partitions up in like the office, and like I was like I had to be like in charge of the whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
And I remember like one old lady would come up to me and complain about another old lady. They're and then I don't remember the other chick's name. We're talking and they were like 2 feet away from each other. That's not safe. And I'm like, oh Jesus,
dude, fuck
so it's
off.
like if I don't speak up, that makes me look bad because that's my job.
Yeah. But
so I had to go to like my boss, who's the head of HR, and she goes, "No, you did the right thing. I'll go talk to her." And then like I see her come out, and then like as she's talking to the lady that broke the rule, she looks at me and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, dude?
No, you're the. Well,
it's like being the fucking hallway monitor, but it's like, hey, this is my job. Like I'm supposed to rat on you people,
That sucks being the safety guy in that time, But
yeah,
this bitch is complaining that these two people are talking too close and it's dangerous. Who's it dangerous for? Them, maybe? Like, fuck off. Mind your own business. God, I hate people. I fucking hate people, man. I fucking hate people are such fucking. Oh, that shit drives me. I would have been. I know you can't, but I would want to have been like, lady, go fuck off. Like, go. Like, what are you talking about? How does this bother you? Well, it's just not safe for who? You? Are you okay? That's the other thing, like the whole vaccine thing. Oh man, here we go. I mean, we're doing this about 2 years too late, but we've talked about this throughout the whole end of the pandemic, I guess. Oh no, it's been over really since like 2021, if in my opinion. But whatever. This is just giving me flashbacks and amping me up. Dude, did you get
unless there's like an absolute last shot that I need to get, then I'll do it. But like I've already gotten 3 or 4. I don't even know how many by this point.
Dude, there is never gonna be a last shot. It's a perpetual thing now. It's gonna be twice a year for the rest of your life if you want to do that. Or you could just get the mild cold that COVID has become and have a headache for a day or two.
Why don't they make like a fucking chewable? Like make a Flintstones gummy, like COVID version 9, or a give me like. I mean, if they can make Nicorette gum, why can't I have like a COVID fucking bubble gum?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Pfizer to do that.
Then you got to swallow the gum at the end to make sure it gets into your system, because apparently I'm real good with that.
Yeah. That's
how we started off the pod last week.
It's fucking, dude, the amount of bubble gum coagulating in your colon in that dirty old cauldron of yours over the years.
Do you think it's just like lining my gut with like all the gum I've ever swallowed until eventually like it's like I have my stomach stapled and I can't eat any more food because I've got so much like
gum, just
different colored gum?
No, I think it looks like the bottom of like a fucking diner table. Just got fucking gum stuck to it.
Like a New York railway and a railing for a subway. This is all, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, we're off that topic. Sorry, folks. I know that you're all burnt out on it too. We are too. But
off the sauce.
That was just a little PTSD. Yeah. I was fired up for fucking 3 years straight, man.
Yeah.
Trying not to let it bother me. Just, you got to call shit out.
Switching gears. Did you watch Squid Games like a couple years ago when it
Dude,
came out?
I was going to ask you about this today. We just binge watched the new one.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know it was out yet.
Oh, it's out, baby.
Oh, shit. That's not even why I was bringing it up. Apparently, a bunch of people on that show were like suing the company because they're like having serious physical injuries.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that article, and it makes me wonder. I want to go read the article now because we just watched it, and I'm wondering what the injuries could have been. They do have. So, did you watch the Mr. Beast one?
Yeah,
so Mr. Beast did it like right away, and I think he did like. I mean, his is one of the most viewed videos ever on YouTube. But
Yeah.
this is more like a show, like a classic like reality show where like you get to like they interview them all and you know like after the fact, and you get to like a little bit of character development, and then you see like all the people get wiped out. It's still 456 people that start, and then you know we're on to like the last episode now. There's like 50 people left or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's just like the show. It's kind of like, well, Mr. Beast did it first in a way, you know.
Yeah.
But they just did exactly what Mr. Beast did, but just turned it into a 8-hour long season or whatever.
So were they like the same games, like where you had to jump on the glass and half of them are breaking? And was it like the same challenges, or were they a little bit different?
They're a little bit different. I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Okay. All right.
But there are some that are the same and some that are different. Yeah. Actually, are you going to watch the show? Because this isn't that big of a spoiler. Okay.
I'll watch it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to ruin anything for you.
I mean, I saw the whole injury thing, and I'm just like, I'm picturing people jumping from glass to glass and just falling 100 feet and landing on top of each other. Shards of like glass and sugar glass just like cascading around people's bodies.
Well, didn't these people, they, without a doubt, all signed a waiver when they...
Oh, yeah. They're not stupid about it, dude.
So then what could they be suing for? Because there's nothing in the show that's like people falling great heights or anything like that. Like, I don't...
I mean, you've seen it. Is it in like the same realm as like Wipeout? Because some of those dudes on Wipeout, like Scorpion so bad, like how did they not break their backs jumping on these giant red balls?
Oh, that Wipeout. I actually read something about that. They get sued all the time. Even though, yeah. And that's way more violent because like they put that shit together like randomly and they don't even test
the giant boxing glove just like knocks people off the platform.
Yeah. They
breaks both their ear sockets.
they give them like that styrofoam fucking helmet that's made of foam, like that looks like it's a helmet. And it's just breaking their fucking orbital bone in their fucking face, and they just go flying. Yeah, that show is funny but kind of annoying. Like, oh, there you go. You know, like, shut the fuck up.
Well, the OG was MXC back on Spike TV.
Yeah,
you seen that back in that, dude?
No.
Every so often back, like whenever Jimbo's over, sometimes we'll pull it up and just watch the highlights on YouTube. Yep. But it's like the crudely subbed over like Japanese game show where like they have to run through walls, and some of them are paper, some of them are plywood, some of them are like brick,
yeah,
all that shit.
I've seen that.
Kenny Blankenship and Guy Ledouche and all these just like it was just dubbed over. But it's like I remember being a kid and like I loved that show. It was so funny, dude.
You know, what show I used to love, and I loved the old version that was only on G4. It wasn't on anything. It was just Ninja Warrior. Not the American Ninja Warrior, but you know, remember Ninja Warrior?
The OG, yeah.
Yeah, and it would be like some guy yelling in, like, I think it was, I don't want to say Chinese or Japanese because I forget, but I think it was Japanese.
Canceled.
But he would just be like yelling as this guy was like going through, and it was like grainy footage of like these guys doing the Ninja Warrior course, and he'd be like, and he'd just be like freaking out. It was fucking hilarious, but it was like so entertaining. And then they have to climb that wall at the very end to try and get to the very top to ring the bell or whatever. And it was super entertaining. Then it became so popular that we bought it and made like the American Ninja Warrior. Then you got to watch fucking Whitey try it out. And the white guys are not as good. You know, there's too, especially if you're a big dude. Like you'd think a big jacked guy would be good at Ninja Warrior, but no, dude. Like The Rock would fail instantly. He's 300 pounds. Like you got to hold yourself up. So it's like the smaller of a person you are, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's like all the gymnast type bodies and stuff like that. But then the problem is like you see a guy that goes up to 6'2" and he has to do the thing where his legs are keeping him up and he climbs it.
Yeah.
And then you got this dude that's 5'7". He flies through everything, and all of a sudden he puts his legs out. He's doing a split, and he like his asshole spills out of his body because he's not tall enough to touch the sides. It's like this is not one size does not fit all for the show, dude. They don't like modify the course for these people.
Yeah, they should make it more inclusive. I want to see some
Yeah.
guy with no legs do Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, the final challenge. That's when you had to climb that rope in 30 seconds, like climb up like 100 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
How the fuck do you expect anybody to do that? I can't do that. I've never been able to do that.
I mean, I could
In
climb
30 seconds too?
Not
That's wild.
30 seconds. It would take me probably more than 30 seconds. I could climb a rope though, like nobody's business. You know, speaking of that, did you ever have to climb a rope in gym class? Or is that just like an old thing that they got rid of?
Yeah, at PA I had to do that. Yeah. Well, no, it was like a volunteer. You got to do it if you were comfortable doing it, and I was not comfortable doing it, so I didn't even attempt it.
So they actually had a rope like hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, it hung over by the wall that was like closest to the parking lot. It was on like the left side. I remember Zach Schaefer was in my class and he did it.
I think I probably did it too then. I forget. Was that during the fitness test that they made you do? Remember that?
I don't know. It's like one day you're doing push-ups to break a record, and then the next day you're playing kickball, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
There's no.
my question is, speaking of people suing people, right? Let's say your kid is 15 years old and he's in high school, and they bust out that rope. It's like a fucking 40-foot tall rope hanging from like the rafters. Let's say your fucking kid climbs that bitch and then falls 40 feet onto a gym floor. You think that's ever happened? And if so, if you were the parent, would you be pissed that the school is encouraging your son to climb a 40-foot rope?
Yeah, because did he sign a waiver? Did I say he could do that? You know,
Right.
you get these dumbasses. But there was that kid that we went to high school with that jumped off the bleachers and like broke both his ankles. You remember that?
No, but that sounds stupid as fuck.
That was.
Who? Oh, Jesus Christ. He jumped off
Blur
the
that out.
bleachers?
I don't want to fucking have his name on this podcast. He can
Yeah.
fucking suck my balls, dude.
Yeah, that guy kind of, yeah. Nobody will know who
He's a dude. He's a douche. Fuck the
He's-
douches. Fuck 'em.
I still see pictures of him on online. And he just like changes his personality every few years, and like he's stuck to this latest one for a while, but he just doesn't smile in any pictures anymore. It's just like blank, like deadpan face.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's the worst friend I ever had by far.
I don't know.
Worst human being I ever had to encounter by far.
Wow. All right. All right.
Other than that ex-girlfriend from high school too. She was a cunt, but whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't know too many people that are fans of their exes.
No.
So that's kind of the way, that's why they're exes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I don't have any like many exes, like officially. Like a lot of the chicks I was involved with wasn't like dating.
Oh,
But,
same
like,
here.
I do have a
Yeah.
decent amount of chicks that were just on the list, you know?
On the list, the dirty old Rick
On the
list.
The old Rick list, baby.
You've joined the Rick list. Type stop to unsubscribe.
You know who I want to add to the Rick list?
Who's that?
I would never cheat on my wife, but I'm assuming you watched the Cowboys game on Thanksgiving?
Dolly Parton?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, not bad, huh?
She would bust her pelvis and break both her legs just getting out of the bed, dude. Holy shit. I'm watching the game with my dad, and we're sitting there and I'm looking at her. And I'm like, Dad, isn't Dolly Parton like really fucking old? And he's like, yeah, I think she's older than I am. And
Yeah.
I look it up. I'm like, that bitch is 77 years old.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
She does not look over 50, dude. And he's like, yeah, she's done a lot of work. It's like, yeah, no
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. No, good for her. Good for her. Still rocking out, man. Still singing. She's got some great hits. Dude, she's got that one song that like makes me cry. It's not imagine if I just say Jolene. No, it's not. It's a song about, I forget what it's called. Fuck. But it's about this person riding the bus to school, and they got a sweater made of a bunch of different threads and stuff. And it's a bunch of different patches. And everyone makes fun of that person, you know? But the backstory is that her mom made it for her and they're broke. And she had to sew a bunch of different clothes together. And it's just sad. Because then the song is about kids like making fun of somebody else for being poor.
Yeah.
And like all their parents wouldn't have done that for them, but their parents have money, you know?
Yeah.
So kids are assholes, man. They really
I mean,
are.
I feel like you and me had a fairly similar upbringing. I mean, I went to like Goodwill a lot when I was a kid. And I remember in 8th grade, I showed up with like a brand new attire because I dropped like $15 at Goodwill. I had like all new shirts and shorts and shit. And I was like, oh, wow, now I'm cool because I got a Rutgers shirt and I don't even know what Rutgers is. It's like,
yeah, we were like Walmart, Target shoppers, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, they would buy me new clothes, but we were like, one pair of shoes a year. Like if this is what you get for the year, like these shoes need to last you.
I even remember freshman year of high school playing basketball, and like I went and got a pair of basketball shoes for like $15 from Walmart.
Yeah.
And
the
first time I wore them, I was running full speed and I was like, we're doing like suicides or something. And I had to like stop and spin around.
Yeah.
And my feet just slit. Like there was no grip to these shoes. They were like plastic shoes.
Yeah.
How the hell are these basketball shoes? Like I would do the whole thing where I'd like lick my palms and I'd like wipe them on the bottom of my shoes to get a little bit of grip. It was like, I was like a goddamn toy figure, dude. Like I had no grip at all. Are you kidding me?
It's like slip shoes. It's like the opposite of non-slip shoes. Like they slip more than barefoot. Like,
I mean, even I remember in high school, I don't remember what pair of shoes they were, but I was wearing a cheap pair of shoes.
Yeah.
And every time I would stop, it would leave a skid mark on the floor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the gym teacher called me out and he goes, "Go put on your other shoes." I'm like, okay. So I had to go out with like my normal tennis shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, my gym shoes were no good because they would leave a white smear on the hardwood.
Let me ask you this. So before there were basketball shoes, there were tennis shoes. That was what people just called any type of running shoe, right?
Yeah.
Like just tennis shoes. Was tennis like the first fucking sport ever to have its own shoe or something? Why is tennis shoe the default name for a shoe? It's not like, you know what I mean? Like people just call like athletic shoes tennis shoes sometimes. What is a tennis shoe for real? And why is it like the term?
Yeah, I'm trying to think because
like was tennis
even
the first?
like the original basketball shoes were like Converse and not people didn't just wear Converse back in the day. Like that wasn't cool to do.
No,
They
Converse was all they had. Now they're cool because they're like a classic shoe. But back then, that was just what shoes were. Like when my dad was telling me, he's like, yeah, we all used to wear Converse because it was like the only shoe that you could run in, that you could buy at the store. And I'm like, run in? These are not running shoes, bro. But they didn't have that yet. Like
that's like a 1/2 inch of rubber with a bunch of fabric on the sides.
Yeah. No support at all for your feet. Like people are just, dude, imagine like even if you got the high top Converse, like they're made of cloth, them bitches ain't doing nothing for ankle support. Like imagine
there's no support. No.
you come down from a dunk and you just snap both your ankles because but yeah, I wonder why it's tennis shoe is what I'm saying. It's funny that that's just what they call them, you know?
Well, it's silly that they would make them so high because I'm sure there was a commercial at one point that came out and it's like, you want a little bit more support? And it's like, you pull them up like, oh, wow, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But those are also the days of, this RV practically drives itself. And then you get some dumbass that's on the highway and he goes back to make a PB&J and he flips the thing 10 times. It's like, oh, okay, you probably deserve to die.
Yeah.
Well, in commercial, and then of course they get a huge settlement and blah, blah, blah. And
yeah.
And
then you got the lawyer commercial right after that. Were you told that your RV could drive itself? Call Morgan & Morgan.
The original Better Call Sauls. That's like the Barry Feinstein commercials that are still on TV today.
Yeah.
It's funny because I've seen those commercials over the last 15 years, and it's the same audio, but they'll just like now all of a sudden it's like the Obama eyes yourself. It's like the red, white, and blue like textured picture, and he's got like it looks like it's a cardboard cutout, and it's like I've been fighting the big companies for 25 years. It's like, motherfucker, you said this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Are you dead? Like, do you not have a voice recorder that you can like update this commercial? And it's just like they just use different pictures for the same commercial.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Dude, I when I watch like TV now, like when you have to watch TV, like football and stuff, you just forget like how many fucking pharmaceutical ads there are on TV. For one, it's like every other fucking commercial is like for a drug. And for two, you just forget how shitty commercials are. You know,
Yeah.
like who the fuck would watch TV anymore if there's another option? It's just so bad. It's so constant too. It's like every 10 minutes, it's like back to ads.
I don't know if I just realized this or what, but on YouTube now, YouTube has gotten awful with ads, like absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Like we'll put on I know it's ultimately up to the people that upload the videos, because the way it works is like, all right, so I'm going to monetize my channel, and you get to choose the type of ads that play. So it's like, all right, every 15 minutes it'll run for 30 seconds, or every 5 minutes it'll go for 10 seconds, or they'll and like there's like a different pricing tier for each option. And I'll put on music for the dogs when we're leaving, and I'll just do like dog music for 24 hours. Like that's typically what I look for.
And
I'll put it on, I'll go put my shoes on, and then I'll look over, and there's an ad that you can skip within 5 seconds. And if you don't skip it, it's going to play a 30-minute fucking episode of something.
No,
I'm like, so you're telling me when I put on this 24-hour dog TV shit, because who's sitting there listening to this with their dogs and that's going to press skip? Like,
right.
No.
Yeah.
They have the highest tiered, because that's the most money you make is off that 30-minute advertisement, because they're like, oh, well, people are just going to leave and their dogs are going to watch this. It's like, that's fucking bullshit, dude.
Dude, that's actually pretty smart for the company that did that, because they know probably they're going to get the most ad listens too, because nobody's going to skip it because they're leaving, because they know that we're making music for people that are leaving their dogs home alone. So they're not going to be able to skip the ads, which means more ad revenue for us. That's actually pretty genius.
Yeah, it's smart, but it pisses me off.
Yeah, it shouldn't be allowed. Dude, I hate the unskippables now too. Like there'll be like the really popular video, there'll be like a 30-second unskippable. You can't even skip it. It's like, Jesus Christ.
What's the GQ for men or something? I watched like an Andre 3000 documentary or like a little video.
Yeah.
But that was when like every 5 minutes there'd be a 2-minute video, like an advertisement.
Dude, speaking of GQ,
like the higher end ones.
Did you see GQ's Man of the Year from a couple of weeks ago?
Was it actually Jason Kelce or no?
Travis Kelce?
No, Jason Kelce.
Oh no, it was Kim Kardashian.
For Man of the Year?
Man of the Year, GQ magazine.
The fuck are we doing?
Swear to God.
That's fuck. You're fucking with me, aren't you?
I'm not. You can Google it. I promise you. After the show, Google Man of the Year, GQ, Man of the Year, Kim Kardashian. It's real.
Why? Because she pegged her dad, who's now a mom, and now she gets the fucking right to.
It's weird.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, best tits to win Man of the Year since Bill Gates, in my opinion. But yeah.
Oh, you said Caitlyn Jenner.
No, I said Kim Kardashian.
Okay, you did say Kim Kardashian. All right, I blacked out for a second. Still, what the fuck? That's so weird.
She doesn't even identify as a man. Dude, speaking of Kardashians too, Northwest is 10 years old now, Kanye's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And Kim Kardashian is putting her on, I mean, I guess you would expect it. She's just putting her on Instagram and TikTok. They're making TikToks together now and stuff. Really putting her in the spotlight like you would expect. And there's like this video of them both like singing Bound 2, you know the song? The Kanye song? And they're both like sitting there like singing along to the song, Kim Kardashian and Northwest. Dude, she's 10. Like, maybe have her like singing a song that isn't about like getting fucked on the sink.
Well, considering the original music video for that was her naked on a motorcycle as Kanye's just, or was it a horse? I don't remember. It was something weird.
It was a
basically,
motorcycle.
she was like naked, like chest up for the camera the whole time.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know if your 10-year-old should be even listening to that. Like, it's kind of fucking weird. But, I mean, I listened to inappropriate music when I was a kid. Maybe not 10. Maybe like 12 or 14. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I was exposed to a lot of that shit real young. Like, I was watching rated R movies definitely before 10. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I don't think it's good. Like, I mean, maybe that's why we're so desensitized these days. Maybe that's why I'm a comedian. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even the first time I opened up a box of porn, I was probably like under 10, you know? Like, I'm sure that had an effect on me.
Yeah, probably.
Like, turned me into the sicko I am today. Whatever. Fuck it.
Did you see? I don't know if Buck sent it to you too. Did you see the Oliver Anthony AI video? I sent it over to you. I wonder.
I was playing it. I was playing it on my speakerphone, and then like he's like somebody's like, I swallowed his load, and then Emily's mom's like, what? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong video.
It's like I've been sucking off Rick, swallowing his load. Yeah, living in a gay world. I wonder if we clip that audio and put it in the podcast, will we get flagged, you think? Or is it because it's different lyrics it wouldn't catch?
I probably wouldn't catch, but I don't know if it's worth the hassle of tracking down that video and downloading the audio.
Maybe I could put it at the very end of the episode, and if you want to, you can delete it or clip it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'll put it at the end of the episode, and I'll keep it on the streaming because I don't think it'll get flagged for streaming. But YouTube's a bit of a cunt when it comes to that shit.
I was thinking, so you know how like the Joe Rogan has the video for Spotify?
Yeah.
Do we have the option to do that for Spotify too? Or does that cost more to do that?
Good question. Let's find out.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
I did research it like a while ago, a couple months ago, but I forget. But I'll research it again. I'll look into it.
No, because Emily was talking, because she listens to podcasts all the time, and she was like, well, yeah, because she was like, basically every couple of weeks I'll have this conversation with her. I'm like, all right, eventually I would like my YouTube channels to become my income. That way I don't have to do a job, which I'm sure a lot of people want to do. Yeah. And she's like, well, you should get on TikTok, and because the podcasts I listen to, they only make videos for the TikToks. And, well, I mean, obviously they have it for Spotify, and I'm thinking it's like, motherfucker, we have a video podcast that we make every week. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even think of putting the video on Spotify.
Well, it's a new thing. Rogan was the only one for a long time. And I think it's like this year, actually, it became a thing for other people. But yeah, we could jump on it. Let's see how hard it is to do. You know, we might just have to make a new Spotify for artists page or something. I don't know how it works.
I don't know. What I can do is when I get this week's done, I can I'll upload it to the drive and see if you can figure it out. It's just a big file. It'll be like how big are the files? I don't know. A couple gigs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Couple
I know
gigs.
the unspliced isn't that big. It's usually like around a gigabyte.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see what we can do there for you, creamers. Whatever remaining people we have for fans.
So we got our wedding video back.
Yeah,
already.
Yeah.
The video was sick, dude. But part of the agreement that we had is that they were going to give us the raw video files, because originally I was like, oh, well, I'll edit my own thing to it, and it'll be cool. And I'm watching this wedding video. I'm like, these fuckers like hit the nail on the head for 3 minutes. Like, it's perfect. Mm-hmm. And so I downloaded 180 gigs worth of raw footage from Dropbox.
Holy
and now
shit.
it's like I got to take it from my computer and put it onto my external hard drive because I don't have enough room on my computer to do the podcast anymore. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah. So you're going to have to rake through all that and make your own video, or?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'll put it on the hard drive, but I'm in no rush to finish that or even work on it.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm in no rush. I didn't even think I was going to get the video till next year. So
yeah, that's cool.
Kind of worked out well.
Did you get, I saw some pictures. Did you get all the pictures back too?
Yeah, I saved all those to my computer. That was like 700 photos.
Nice.
How many I don't know how many gigs it was, but it was all high quality photos and all that shit. So
nice.
Everything looks pretty good, but yeah, it's nice that I don't have to go into any more weddings this year, which is nice.
Yeah, we got like a fucking month left in the year.
Yeah.
2024. Right. Dude, this is coming out in December. This one.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy.
Yep.
Fucking crazy. It's December's here, folks. Christmas, Hanukkah's right around the corner. Be sure to convert to Islam this Christmas. And celebrate whatever. What do the Islam celebrate for Christmas? Islamists.
I don't know.
Is there an Arabic Christmas?
I don't know, dude. I don't know any of that shit. I barely know what I celebrate, and I do it every year.
I know the our folks in Israel over there celebrate Hanukkah.
Oh, you said Islam. Yeah, because I was going to say Hanukkah, but I didn't want to sound like a dumbass. But yeah, it's Israel and Islam are different.
Oh, yeah, very different.
I hope so.
One's a place. One's a Jewish place.
I don't know. God.
It's okay.
What's your go-to Christmas movie here? Are you like an Elf guy? Or are you Christmas Story?
No, Christmas Story fucking's overrated. Yeah, it's okay. They made a new one, I guess, with the same guy like a couple of years ago. Never saw it.
Yeah, but it was because I watched it with Emily and her family, and it was very different because I grew up watching that every year. So I got all the references and like all the cameos, and the people were like the bully from the first movie was like the cop in the new movie. And I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But Emily had no idea of any of the references. She goes, no, it's a pretty shitty movie. Like, yeah, because you don't get the references. Like, this whole movie is like just retrospect. And it's like, it was really cool. But she's like, I didn't like it. It's like, all right, whatever.
Well, a movie that's built off of nostalgia for another movie can't be that great, though, if you think about it, right? Because there's no... If it's all just like, oh, remember that from the old one the whole time? I mean,
yeah,
you know? But, yeah, Christmas Story, I don't know. Okay, I guess. Die Hard. It's like... I watched Die Hard.
Splitting hairs here.
I watched Die Hard every Christmas. Home Alone? Home Alone's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
I don't really like Home Alone. 8 Crazy Nights, though? Oh, yeah. I'll watch that.
I think the old guy's voice is annoying in that.
Whitey?
Yeah. yeah.
Happy seizure.
Yeah.
I remember I was at my friend Scott's house and we were watching it in his living room. And the part where Adam Sandler is a kid and he balls out, like he ends up winning the game, like, or whatever. And everybody's like jumping in the stands and it's a big deal. And then Whitey goes, that kind of shooting makes me want to do the robot dance. And he goes, and he's like doing the robot. We went back and watched him dance probably 20 times. And this is on like the old school VCR. It must have been a DVD player, but we backed it up like the 30 seconds and just watched it over and over again. And being like a kid in middle school or elementary school, whatever it was just so funny, dude.
It's so funny the way that your sense of humor evolves. Because now it's like, that's not funny. That's fucking dumb. But yeah, I still find a lot of that stuff funny that I found funny as a kid. But you know what I mean? It's just not, doesn't hit the same. The robot dance is not. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm sure I wouldn't giggle at it like I used to, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 8 Crazy Nights, I guess it's decent, but it's a little short and it's annoying at parts, is all I'm saying.
There's a new Adam Sandler on Netflix, Leo. He's an iguana in a classroom.
Wait, what? Adam Sandler plays an iguana?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Dude, I watched it last week. It's actually pretty good, but it's like...
Is it animated?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, you can't have him in an iguana suit.
Well, no, I mean, he might be... You know how they used to do like the thing with the live action animals and they just like dub over the animal? Like a Dr. Dolittle type thing?
Yeah, no, it's all animated. So it was kind of cool. And Bill Burr is the turtle that shares the aquarium with him. And he's just a grumpy old fuck.
That's funny, actually. So is it Adam Sandler just the iguana and he's like, I'm an iguana? He's just
That's exactly the voice of the iguana.
No, yes, there you go.
The whole movie he talks like that. Well, I only talk to you because you're special.
Classic Adam Sandler. I like he's got like those two voices. He's like, thank you, My mom used to be like,
the best part of that whole movie though is so like the animation is very like we're to the point now that 3D animation is like very like spot on and like these kids actually look like elementary school kids and shit.
Oh yeah.
They I think they were going out for the bus or they like opened up a door or something and all these kindergartners came out. Yep. And these are just like they've got like a perfectly orbed head and like eyes on each side of the head, and they're just like running into walls and jumping off desks and shit. It's just
Jesus.
like they're spazzy little chickens, but they're like kindergartners. And the movie ends, and Emily goes, "Oh, I think I want to be a kindergartner teacher." I'm like, "No, you don't." Like they made him look like that in the movie for a reason, because kindergartners are out of control. You do not want to teach those little fuckers.
Oh man, in kindergarten we had this one kid. I wonder if he's still alive. He smeared shit all over the bathroom. It was wild.
Like with his hands?
Yeah.
He didn't just like do his handstand and just spin around and just.
What's crazy is like, we were 5 years old, but he smeared shit all over the walls and then used his own shit to like write his name on the wall, and that's how we knew it was him.
Yeah.
It makes me gag even thinking about it, dude. It's fucking atrocious.
That's pretty nasty.
So the Adam Sandler movie, I completely misunderstood what you were saying. I thought he was a pet iguana, and it was a bunch of real kids.
Oh, no. They're all animated.
They're all animals?
Animated.
Right. But are there real, like, human children in the classroom?
Yeah. It's like a normal, like, real world, except like the iguana talks and the turtle talks.
Why are there a bunch of chickens then that are kindergartners?
No, the kindergartners look like chickens because they're just jumping around going crazy. Like everything is like normal pacing, like normal movements. And then the kindergartners are just like run up to this, chew on this, turn around, jump into the wall, turn around, jump on the desk, jumps on the floor,
but
punch somebody in the face.
They're not chickens.
They're not but they look like little chickens basically. They've just got like perfectly round little heads.
When we have the personification of animals in a movie, you can understand why I would think that they would be chickens.
I've been known not to give good detail on things. I apologize, creamers.
You're
just
like,
fucking go watch the movie. It's not that hard.
Adam Sandler's an iguana, and then there's a bunch of kids that look like chickens. This movie sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's probably pretty bad in retrospect.
Is it a Happy Madison movie, or is it just like it is?
It is, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. It's on Netflix, right? Is still part of that deal where like they gave him like $1 billion to make 10 shitty movies or whatever.
Oh fuck, sign me up, dude. I would do the same.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's still so beloved, Adam Sandler. He's a legend, dude.
I wonder, because definitely Adam Sandler, like on the East Coast, is a big deal. I wonder if he was like as famous as he was like out in LA and like.
Oh sure, he was on SNL.
Yeah,
you know, and yeah, he's more beloved, I think, on the East Coast just because that's where he's from and he can relate to people better, especially like New Hampshire. But yeah, everybody knows who he is. Like I lived in California. Yeah. If I asked anybody who Adam Sandler was, they would all know.
Yeah,
you know.
Oof magoof.
Now Sarah Silverman, on the other hand, probably not.
I never thought she was that funny.
Me either.
She's like one tier above Amy Schumer. And Amy Schumer is like on the bottom of my like total dog shit list.
Yeah, Amy Schumer. At least Sarah Silverman wrote her own jokes.
Yeah.
But I agree. She's never really that funny. But yeah.
It's funny. I was on YouTube and I love these types of videos. And it's like watching Amy Schumer until I laugh. And the video is like 59 minutes long. And it gets, I just like, I would skip throughout the whole thing. It's just like this kid in his bedroom, just like, oh my God, like putting his hand through his hair. And he's like, this is fucking miserable. And I would like stop and I would actually watch her stand up. And it's like, this shit isn't even like remotely fun. It's just like observing. She's like, yeah, well, I got dinner and the waiter didn't compliment me on my dress. Like expecting a laugh. And it's like, all right, Miss Piggy, fucking tone it down here. Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. And
I think the worst thing that happened to her was that she lost weight and she wasn't as fat and she thought she was hot, but she really wasn't.
No, she was never hot. Not really.
No.
You know, there's like, it's funny because there's like two types of female comics that are very popular. It's like the hot chick that's funny.
Yeah.
And then like the fat, crazy chick that's funny. Like a Nikki Glaser versus a Roseanne Barr. You know?
Yeah.
And Amy Schumer's been both several times. and
she
neither of them
sucks
were
at
funny.
it every time.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy the amount we talked about before, the amount of jokes that bitch stole. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
They've got compilation videos of side by sides. You could just watch hours of her stealing shit.
Well, that's like what is it? Carlos Mencia did the same shit.
Oh yeah, Carlos Mencia.
He sold jokes like a mofo, dude.
Yeah, Rogan called him out on it, and Rogan got kicked out of the Comedy Store for like several years.
Oh right, yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah. There's still, you can still find the video of him going on stage and yelling at him. So you're stealing people's jokes. Back when Rogan was like all fired up, like he wasn't not nearly as chill as he is now. Yeah, and he was interviewing people outside the Comedy Store, and he's like, he's stealing fucking jokes, and like he's like calls Bobby Lee over. Bobby, get over here. Tell the people about how he's stealing jokes. And Bobby's like, hey man, I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah,
you know. Young Bobby Lee.
Oh, dude, Bobby Lee is a gem, dude. I think he's like one of the funniest human beings on the planet, for sure.
Dude, I love watching the Bad Friends clips where Santino shows Bobby Lee all the racist videos.
Yeah. Bobby Lee gets pissed, dude. The girl singing, I
want to be Ninja.
I want to be Ninja. And like, I've seen that video so many times, and like every time I see it, I'm like, I'll watch it again. I'll take this. And he's like, turn it off. Turn it off.
I have no idea why that chick thought it was okay to sing I Want to Be Ninja. White chick. For those of you that don't know, there's a famous video of this white chick singing about how she wants to be a ninja in an Asian accent.
Wasn't it at like a wedding or something?
I don't know. She was like, I have no idea.
Imagine like an Asian dude is getting married into the family, and then she pulls that out at the reception like, oh, this is going to kill. And it's like, no, you just got fired from every job you're ever going to have.
I want to be ninja. It's actually kind of catchy now that I think about it.
I was going to say it's very catchy, very catchy.
Yeah. And then it's about chopsticks and like, oh man.
Chop, chop.
Yeah.
I chop, chop, chop. Yep.
I gonna be ninja. Yeah, we're not doing it justice, folks. Go and look up I Want to Be Ninja.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee is one of those guys that's been doing comedy forever that never had a special. It's kind of weird.
That is kind of strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I was introduced to him from Mad TV because like everybody that was on Mad TV, I've been a fan of like my whole life.
Yeah, there's some good people. Key and Peele were Mad TV guys originally, right?
Yeah. Michael McDonald. Even Lois from Family Guy. Whatever her fucking name is. Yep.
That's right. Yep.
What else is on there?
Fucking
Will Sasso, dude.
Yeah.
Will Sasso is a fucking gem. Talk about a guy that like his potential was like to the moon, dude, and like he just never took off like I expected he would.
Yeah, Artie Lang was Mad TV, right?
Yep.
Artie
Back
Lang.
when he was snorting up a freaking kilo of coke for every episode.
Yeah. That guy's tried to kill himself so many times. The craziest one was when he almost succeeded. He stabbed himself in the stomach like 40 times. Just like,
Jesus.
Yeah, and he somehow survived that. He was he was all doped out and wanted to kill himself. Stabbed himself in the...
Dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. You always hear like people get stabbed that many times and survive. I don't get it. Like in jail, he was stabbed 182 times. Like what? Holy fuck.
I did see the guy that shot George Floyd got stabbed in prison.
Yeah.
If that's not poetic justice, man.
Well, he didn't shoot him.
Derek shoot him.
Derek Chauvin?
Oh, he choked him out?
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
He did not shoot him.
That's false information for me. Sorry. so many black people get shot. It's hard to remember who gets choked out. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Woo. All right. Anyways. Yeah, it's been good. It's been everybody go get your Christmas sweaters because it's come right around the corner, folks. Start that Christmas shopping. Hopefully you had a good Black Friday and Cyber Monday last week and good Thanksgiving the week before. And anyways, go fuck yourselves. Me and Rick will be here. We'll be queer. We'll be ready for next week. Until then,
stay creamy.
Stay creamy. Roll the gay song.
I've been sucking off Rick all damn day. Can't help myself, 'cause I'm so gay. We both sit out here and waste our lives away. Swallow his load and watch him drive away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for faggots like me and faggots like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is. Living in a gay world with a tight hole. These hard cocks north of Richmond, Lord knows